Okay. Hello, everyone. I am April,
And I'm Phee.
and this is Doing It for the Plot Twist. So, we are two besties who just decided randomly and sporadically to do a live book club where we're going to talk, be ourselves, and read a book live. It's no stress, it's very chill. If you want to read along with us while we're reading live and you get our live reaction, you can do that. I'm excited for the book that we're reading because we're reading Score by Kennedy Ryan. So if you have that book and you were waiting for a reading buddy, you now have three because we have novel here too. I was going with the flow.
It's not your regular book club. We are going to take some time to read together during the book club because a lot of book clubs, you don't make it because when do you have time to stop and read? So we're going to make time to stop and read as a part of the whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
And sometimes it's, book focused yapping. Sometimes it's yap focused yapping because it spirals from the book, and books are inspirational to thought and yap alike.
Yep. It's going to spawn other conversations. And we may decide one day that we just want to come on and yap, no book. So it's really just how we're feeling. We're vibing. And if you want to vibe with us, we'll be sipping on our little drinky drinks. And we will be reading. And if we feel the need to stop and talk about something that we read and it can't wait, we're just going to stop. And we'll get into the flow of things more as we do it, but this is our first time ever. I've streamed before, but I was playing video games. And I think one time I streamed and I was just crocheting and it was no talking. It was just music and crochet. So this podcast-esque style that we're doing is different and it's weird for both of us. So we're going to learn along the way. You're going to be here learning with us.
But it's okay to try in public, period.
And it is. And we are. Right, Novel? Exactly. So, are we going to start?
Yes, I think we can go ahead and start.
Okay, as we do this, we'll be playing lo-fi music. And we're doing that again. If you want to read a book or this book with us, you can. And just vibe along to the music as we read. Girl, 5:27 is so funny when we were supposed to start at 3. Yeah. What was just okay. You have pens? Oh, you don't need a pen. Yeah. I was thinking that this one was my not looking at that girl like that. Oh yeah. It's like not her Uber on her ass. So what happened?
I'm on the phone. They finna go to the station. Cause they have all these names and shit.
Yeah, Petra, the girlfriend, Verity's girlfriend, loosely. I guess that's her girlfriend, but it's open. And Ezekiel
And
Gillian are a couple.
Gillian's a girl.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, two niggas, y'all niggas. Which, hey.
Which, you know, but.
Anyway. Okay, yeah.
No, yeah. They're boyfriend, girlfriend. But they're also open, I guess. So Verity is the only one who's not. I think that's the only, like.
Yeah, they haven't really said anybody. The Cannon and Evan.
Cannon.
Is Cannon in the other book?
Cannon's the director.
I thought so. I was like, okay.
And his mom was the famous photographer, and she named him Cannon.
I thought this sounded familiar. So that was from the other. Oh, and so now it's pulling over to this because he made it.
No, this is the same one. We're going at the same time. Yes, these books happen at the same time, but from different perspectives. Except the flashbacks. Like currently, we're in flashbacks to her college.
Right.
Mine is the flashbacks, but the present time
is while they're making it.
It's the same time.
And I don't know what. Because I was like, what is that?
No.
That was okay. Yeah, that's a setup. That's like a backdoor pilot. Okay. It seems like I know when I see her. You see this one that does this thing. I was like, that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. It is about.
Because it's happening at the same time, and he hasn't met her yet. Yeah. She said, "This is my spot. I belong here." Just for reference, we have 0 viewers, which is exactly what I knew was going to happen with the first one. We had done 0 promoting, but it'll be up if people want to look for it, like in post, if they're just on the internet. What?
How he like Junior, but his name technically different.
No, he's technically a third.
He's yeah. But I mean, like just
but
like
the middle
mixing and
name.
matching. We still want to keep the name.
He's a junior, but he's not a junior because it's not exactly. That's why my whole life I didn't know you're a junior if it's exactly. I thought it was simply first and last name the same, but it's first, last, middle.
I copied that name.
Copy paste, no edits.
Right.
But I like Monk, and his middle name Thelonious. That sounds what's the word I'm looking for? Not black.
It's like funky.
Yeah, it's like Greek
Yeah.
mythology.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Where collarbones crack, where hips break, where ACLs tear, where pain starts, Journavx begins. Journavx is a non-opioid tablet for adults with moderate to severe acute pain that reduces pain signals before they reach the brain. So where ankles snap, where arms break, where wrists twist, pain reduction can begin with Journavx. Do not take Journavx with simply A inhibitors. Avoid use with grapefruit or liver problems, as these may increase side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medicines if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Journavx may make certain medicines and birth control less effective. Side effects include itching, muscle spasms, rash, and elevated muscle enzymes. Where pain starts, Journavx begins. Ask your doctor about Journavx.
Leah, the shit's been elevated. I didn't think it would go that fast.
In chapter 2.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I know. I'm just trying to see how far I am from 3. You're not on 3, are you?
I am 1, 2, 3, 4 pages away from 3.
Okay. What page is it? Well, what page is 3 start on?
For me, 3 starts on 30.
Okay, it's the same page.
So you say you're on page 15?
Yeah.
So he just got to the party?
Yeah. So she getting and he just got told that she get ready in the bathroom. He's like, she don't need it.
Oh, yes, same age.
He's already confused. He's already confused because the other girl just walked up with the other girl.
I wasn't expecting what just happened.
Let me.
But, you know, this kind of shit I read.
Power through.
We might have to talk about The Wicker. Have you seen that? People in the comments are just saying that they're just going to bring their monster cards for the people who read. But with like monsters. And sentient objects. Her husband is a wicker man. He's made out of a wicker like a bear. Ow. That was everybody was like splinters. And then somebody else was like, y'all aren't being creative enough. As someone who works with baskets. 1, a lot of wax. 2, it probably still feels human if we're thinking of the magical whatever realm to some degree.
Right, in world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Creative life.
Correct. So correct. Don't be too logical because also he's a wicker living thing. You can't get to. But the gist of the movie is it's a movie coming out in theaters. Nobody was prepared. It was a book, obviously. The commercials came out for it recently, and it's giving 50 Shades of patio furniture. Because it's like an old-timey magical realm, and this is off topic, but it's an old-timey magical realm, and she makes a wish with some like word block, and she's like, you know, she's older, she's the older white lady. She's like, I don't have a husband, to worship my body. So he created a wicker man, and all of the old hussies in the town thirsting after him too, and they jealous of her now. And she called, because he's fine, in a white older man kind of way. That's the premise, and it's very known that all of her needs are being met. She's very satisfied in this union. I'm sure there's going to be some conflict, as one expects with the plot arc, but it's smut, and it's wicker smut.
And then turn this one into a movie.
It's a movie. I mean, it's
That's the point. And you can't even see it because it don't be rated R for real. Or was 50 Shades of Grey rated R?
you saw both.
Yeah, but it's not like HBO, like Insecure showing. You might see some titties and boobs.
Yeah, you saw that in 50. But yeah, girl, my bad. I don't know what made me thought of that. I think just the idea that as beautifully as this is going to be written, I also enjoy Penny Ryan because she nasty. Anyway. Who? Oh, because he keeps saying sly shit.
I don't like you. I don't like you. Because I'm adding notes. And then we just got to straight to. You go straight to nigga.
Because
it ain't open to me.
and not, it's not.
It's open
And
to
it's
you.
not. And it won't be.
Because you thirsty. You big.
She was like, look, she said, oh my goodness, somebody upset my TT. Who upset my TT? Who upset my TT? Yeah, but it ain't over to me. I did roll my ass on earth. I was like, anyway.
Who said it would? Because you didn't insinuate 3 times in between that you want some. She caught it. Women are smart enough to catch it. It's not that she didn't catch that you want to put.
She don't want you. Or the girl.
Or the girl, because they both on that.
I said no. Verity can go, not Verity, Petra can go have fun with y'all. Because that's her scene. I already said no, one time is enough, honey.
Okay.
One time.
I don't have to do that.
And she said she, I feel like you, she do.
Who, Petra?
Verity. But just not.
Yeah, she was open to it. She just had it or something like that.
She has, just not more than one person.
Oh, okay.
Like
maybe I just misunderstood.
Yeah, it was like she hooked up here and there.
Yeah.
But not a group, because that's not
Yeah.
her. That's not her vibe. That's not what she's not on it.
ones who push the boundaries and know no barriers. The wake up at nooners and dessert before dinner eaters. Our time has come. Out with the old, in with the bold. The all-new Southland Casino Hotel.
hosting a party, getting a freelance gig, or ending a toxic relationship. One moment isn't bigger than the other. They're all special. And for each one, there's an Etsy seller who makes and picks the perfect piece, like custom drinkware, personalized portraits, jewelry, and more. Celebrate your moments and celebrate being human with Etsy.
What you just
Why
saying?
do they have to be they like they of the first conversation? Ain't that some college shit? Maybe it's some college shit.
And I need to know if the rules are on both sides.
Cause let's unpack because at least because how far have you gotten into 3?
I'm a page before. So, oh, girl, I forgot.
Our microphones.
Hello.
I didn't hear you first, but I hear it now.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. All right. Let me.
Let's take a note.
Come on, notes. So, go ahead with your notes. Okay. You got them written down, and I wasn't writing.
Well, I was highlighting. I have different highlights, colors, and I
Okay.
categorize them.
Let's talk. Hold on. Let me become.
Professor Boy. Okay, so I have yellow. Highlight is inspiring.
Okay.
Green is it brought me some joy, laughs.
Okay.
Blue, possible foreshadowing. Is this juicy?
Mm-hmm.
I want to come back.
Okay.
And pink, same as fuck or real. Like, girl.
Like,
yeah,
relatable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt that before. So, my first yellow for inspiring art is our weapon. Culture is a form of resistance. Yes.
Girl, yeah, I highlighted that as well.
It is because it is
Yeah.
your. That's my whole thing right now. That's my
Yeah.
whole thing right now. It is your weapon.
Yeah.
Especially as Black people, like that's the whole reason why the Harlem Renaissance was what it was.
Yeah.
Because art was their weapon. If you can't take anything from me, you can't take me as the instrument.
Yes.
Of my art. That's why they banned the drums and stuff because they was like,
We're gonna take
during
all this
slavery,
away.
like you're enjoying this too much. You're enjoying it because they give
I am
people
the instrument. How about that?
That's what they didn't know. Okay.
How about that? In every lifetime.
Green. Oh, when the girl was hitting on her, our girl Verity is a hot commodity. Obviously
is.
beautiful. Maybe Gabrielle Union coded. He said all my eyes. So, we think it's chocolate. Let's see. There was too many people offered in the threesome foursome with Jillian, and Ezekiel. I don't like Ezekiel. Hey, I don't know. He gives slimy and desperate.
Yes.
I don't like when dudes add. Don't ask me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times.
You keep asking, thinking the answer's gonna change in
And really,
certain.
you just bothering me.
Like maybe, oh, she's shy, or maybe she's drunk enough to agree.
Because now you're just waiting on your turn on the opportunity when my guard is down.
And I don't like that.
You a predator.
Because now you're a predator.
Now you're a predator.
He definitely gives slimy.
Because what I wasn't even sure, this on page 6, I wasn't even sure you talked the first time. Few times we hung out.
Who was that mute?
I told
this
Petra,
mute fine as hell or something like that.
So you thought I was
fine-ass-
quiet and vulnerable and impressionable.
It's the fact that you used the mute or whatever he said.
That mute girl fine as hell. That was where I wrote strike one. I was like, no, strike one. Because that wasn't even the first thing he did, but you got to strike for that because it was like the third thing you did. And it's on page 6 of the book.
Let's calm down, sir.
I love the way she described her. Like, how he was looking at her. He said she was like burnished sienna emanating a glow. Mm-hmm. Love that.
Yeah, the description was beautiful.
Oh no, you mentioned Love Island earlier. I was like, they on they Melanie and Sincere shit,
Explain.
Verity and Petra, by saying, "Oh, we in an open relationship," but she's like, "I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him."
But you just made out back and forth.
You've been talking to him the whole party. The whole party. You ended up outside with him, which, you didn't go out
It
there
wasn't
for
on
him.
purpose.
But you was talking to him, and your girlfriend saw, and that's why she came out there. And then she also saw y'all talking all night, so she knew you wanted that.
No, she knew that from the day previous when
She did been on it, but you didn't disprove it. You kept going.
didn't.
Because you said you weren't interested, but you talked to him all night.
Don't fight it, Bookie.
Don't fight it.
She wanted to fight it real
Because
bad.
she just on her pre-med stuff. Pre-med students don't take shit in undergrad seriously. That's just a precursor for their med school. This ain't even real school. This still high school for them.
Yes, exactly. It's not even...
Because med school is where my real shit, where I really got to try and get it together. Like, this is just, I need to get my GPA up in the same way my AP scores got to be high.
For me to get to the next point. But this is the...
It's a stepping stone.
Yeah, exactly. Was there anything else leading up to the shebang?
It was shebang.
Because Petra, Bookie.
Oh yeah, he got his strike too.
Yeah.
Where the dude was
admiring her, and he called it out and was like, that don't apply to me. We know it doesn't.
He was like, the relationship ain't open to me yet.
It won't ever be, and don't say it again.
Who said it ever would like
it won't ever be. That was never a question. You were never considered. Moving on, sir. Yeah. The lead up into it.
And the artistic kinship. It's not the same kind of art, but I feel that because it's like, I still understand what it's like to have a relationship with your art. It's so intense, you got to have some shit to just get it out your head in your pocket. Like
carrying the notebooks for both of them.
Right.
Yeah. And exposing their traumatic histories immediately. Like, this is their first real conversation.
I'm an orphan. My parents divorced, and I'm a PK. And I don't know if God real. Ain't that college? At the party, sure. You sitting outside. Is God real?
And harboring, what's it called? Not reluctance, but harboring, I can't think of the word. Something for his dad. Resentment. He got resentment. I knew it was an R. Harboring resentment for your dad and not fully understanding it completely. Yeah. Because we know his dad did something, but we don't know what yet. We can assume because he's a PK.
Being preacher is the first.
The first thing he did wrong? Pastor. He was a pastor.
And get divorced, so you already know something's going crazy.
Because if she was the first lady, she not divorcing no pastor for no reason. He did something egregious.
Serious.
He did something egregious. To the point to where his son is now basically disowning him.
Right, running away to college and working himself to the bone. That's black man depression for you. Just working it out, working till you work yourself to the bone.
And running away from
escapism. You're escaping with work. And it just happens to be music because that's what you're good at, but that's
what you're good at, and that's what your passion is. So it balances out in some, not balances out, but it
can trick you into thinking that it's okay. You can tell yourself it's okay because I'm really just
I love
doing my dream.
So, yeah,
this is my dream. I should be working really hard, which on the surface you should be working really hard
because it's your dream and you love it.
You should not be working too hard.
Yes,
just because it's your dream.
Because that's not the only reason you're doing it. You're just telling yourself that you can go all in with this because it's your dream, but you're doing it because you're escaping all your issues and trying to get away from it.
You don't want to go home. You're scared to go home.
Why is that? Let's unpack. No, you want to go and play another studio session?
I just want to play on the piano because that's probably what he was doing when he was a kid. Just go in the corner, play a piano, boy. Just play the piano. God loves you on the piano. Amen. Because what?
Girl.
I don't know. That makes it so complicated for their relationship. I'm thinking present day because that's how they got introduced to each other, and that makes you think like you can really have great connections in college, but because you're so young, you can meet really important people, but because you're so young, you don't know what to do with the emotion or with the severity of the intensity.
Yeah.
At that time, like I'm intensely attracted to this girl, but I am going to fuck it up because I like slinging dick. I also don't want to take care of myself. I'm avoiding everything I should be doing.
And because I'm young and dumb and think with my wee wee, even though I understand that us being introduced intimately this way is probably going to be confusing for everyone involved,
If we have
I'm
anything
going
down
to
the
do
line.
it anyway
Because I can't pass this up.
because I'm young and think with my wee wee.
I'm young. I think this won't happen again. I think I won't ever get another chance again.
To be with this woman.
When in reality, life comes around and around and around.
And the fact that both of them have never done that. But that goes to my point with Petra.
Because for Petra, it was about control. She was getting off on. There was a whole other.
On leading the charge.
Yeah.
On-
She give pimp.
On set, she was getting off on setting it up. She was getting off on creating the boundaries for them, because Verity didn't say that was a boundary that she was okay with having, like, outright. She was doing it to appease you, the same way that you said that you could tell that she wanted him but she would never ask. It's the same way you can make that stipulation and she would never rebut you.
Yeah. It's like you can frame it as you're doing it for her, but there's a flip side where you also know where her blind spots will be, where she not gonna say no, and she might want to say no but won't say no, because you might be able to tell when she want to say yes and she can't say yes, and framing is helping her. But you also the type of person, the flip side too, because
You're still on 3. And you're at the beginning of 3.
yeah.
Girl, keep going so I can finish my thought.
Okay.
But we did anything else we want to talk about from where you are right now? What page are you on? Because I am on page I'm on page 41.
I'm on 30.
Okay. I'm going
I'm gonna get there.
I'm going to slow myself down a little. I may go back and see if there's something else I want to talk about while you continue on.
Okay.
But did we cover the bases up into page 30?
Yeah, I like their electricity.
Yeah, the sparks every time they touch.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do with that information.
Because what do you do with that? What do you do with that when you're a teenager?
I also like how they're both, he's very much so, I know we just talked about the downside of this, but neither one of them seems overly sexed out to me, like lustful.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they're intentional for the most part. Because even him immediately, like, standing 10 toes down on, I don't mess with nobody else's girl. And her being like, I'm not down with no threesome. I'm very much so. I know she's not monogamous, but I'll try with other people, but really I don't roll that way. It just, it intensifies the pull that they have towards each other because they're willing to go against it. And it was almost cosmic because she was attracted to him initially and saw him first because he was playing so beautifully. Mm-hmm. And then he had the audacity to also sing. And
literally.
he when he locked eyes with her, he didn't know that about her yet, but it's almost like cosmic. Like he could tell she has that.
It's a glow. He saw
Yeah.
she was shining, and that's where I like. I also want to throw in like the just black girl magic, like black people magic of it all. Like I feel like that's sometimes a part of the attraction that you have for people. Like our souls were in the same part of, like our atoms were in the same part of the universe when it went down to earth type shit. Like like we like
Yeah.
the same things, or we like things in a similar way. Like because some people just see things the way that you see them, and I have definitely been in situations where, like, okay, I understand it how you understand it, and I don't know why.
But
I like exploring it. This is fun because it's like, damn, I didn't think anybody else
would understand in that way. That's why I keep saying like it's cosmic, but also I enjoy Candy Ryan's writing style because not only does it feel relatable, it feels lyrical.
It is very poetic. I've noticed that.
And
She's very poetic.
She's very poetic. And it just draws you in. It makes you're reading and you're getting into the plot, but it's also like a painting at the same time. Mm-hmm. You're witnessing and I just love.
These people are real.
I love how she writes about black people and black love and the black experience. She does a very good job at portraying all the emotions. And as you will see soon, maybe, hopefully, probably in this book, the way she pays homage to history, black history. She does a very good job. But yeah, keep going.
Okay.
I woke you up.
I need a comment break.
Okay, let's go.
Quote unquote, Petra set this up for fun because she likes to play games.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I can see it's only page 30 and Petra like to play games. But you know what? She want to be a doctor. What they do, play games.
Yeah.
With your life.
Because her life goals are so much bigger than this. This is
just
game.
an arena for me to practice my hedonism before I have to be serious and a doctor and give away everything I love, because that's peak adulthood.
And peak doctorhood.
Yeah, being a doctor is a serious citizen of the world. So I can't have no fun, so I gotta be a heathen in undergrad.
but 4 is not long at all.
I don't think we can. 'Cause this is not.
It's literally 1, 2, 3, 7 pages. Okay, where do we want to stop? How much do we have left in you?
I think my friend- I think there's more to okay. With the I like the comment that Petra made about it should go both ways.
And it should.
Because they okay, you might not be fucked up now. You might, I don't know, but there is a freedom in like the poly situation because you can just like if you want to explore something, you can explore something. If you don't, you don't. Like you just do have to like. There's so many people who are willing to lie.
Yeah. And I think they also have said a few times how their big thing is making sure to communicate, especially after the first time Petra did it. Even though they already knew that she was poly, she was still taken aback because she wasn't expecting a girl to come out.
Yeah, she walked by her. Yeah.
And that was like jarring, and she cried. So I think ever since then, Petra did do a good job of trying to make sure she feels aware, included, involved in the process. Even though, like she said, she's still gonna do what she wants to do, and she wants you to do what you want to do. But she can tell she's holding back. But also, I don't think anyone has captured her attention the way he has to
Yeah.
that level. And I think Petra sees that too.
Yeah, because she hadn't even been with the dude for real, for real, for real. So she wouldn't even know, like, how if you're that old and you haven't experienced the desire enough, strong enough where you recognize that you want to act on it for somebody.
Yeah.
That would be hard. That could be hard to recognize. And if somebody didn't know you is like, yeah, you want this thing, but I could tell you're not sure. Like, it's not registering that that's a desire for you. Like, you're just like, oh, that's intense.
But also,
All right.
you felt guilty
Right. But
feeling
you
it
didn't know
and
why.
acting on it.
Because you wanted to
The
hunt
thought
him.
of acting on it, yeah.
But you didn't realize. Because if that's the first time you wanted that, then.
That intensely, too. Because I would even dare to say she hasn't felt that level of attraction for a female either.
Yeah. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, based on their conversations. Because when she talked about the guy and the dude that she was talking to beyond Petra, she was like brushed over them. And I think she said it was, I don't remember if she said specifically, but I'm assuming if she's never had a lot of experience with guys that were mostly women anyway.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
Yeah, she said she didn't like a dude till she was like in the 10th grade.
yeah. And then from there, they never let her finish. She ain't never finished.
I don't know.
Until he's the first guy who makes her finish too.
That's pitiful.
He
But
been doing
the
that.
statistic is like 80% of women are like they don't finish every time when they have sex with a man.
Because men don't know what they're doing, but also they don't care enough to understand a woman's body. And they are selfish enough to do what they need to do to make sure that their rockers get off.
Yeah, and women are so conditioned to not
To accept it and
not
play
ask for
into it.
Yeah,
Because they don't want to
hurt their feelings.
damage the fragile male ego.
So I'm a fake it. What you faking it for? It's one thing to not finish
And then be
faking.
like, faking it so they feel good about themselves.
What for? They didn't do.
They didn't do
They
it.
did not do good. Thumbs down. You did a bad job.
But I also think it's like harder for, I feel like it's easier for women to fake it than to try to have healthy conversation and men accept constructive criticism, especially when it comes to sex.
Because then it have to be a man willing to have that conversation.
Correct. And be open to receiving feedback, even if it isn't positive and just glowing remarks. You have to have somebody very mature for that. And most men are not. according to 90% of, or 80% of women.
That's something that I've been like thinking about. Like, there's so many like queer or like people who identify as lesbian, but I've been seeing more people low key. They're not saying it with their chest that they choosing to be a lesbian, but they will acknowledge like that there's an attraction to men, but I would never date a man because men.
Because men do men things, and men things
And
are icky.
I don't want to allow that into my life. Like, there's a very, like, the decentering of men is a very, like, powerful experience because you can extract so much bad out of life by making sure that you're on top of it.
Yeah.
By decentering men. But then they feel like they have to not date them also because they didn't decenter men, because when you engage with a man, the man ain't decentered men. So how do you date a man as a centered man, but you decentering men?
Yeah.
Most of the time that's in conflict and it's not gonna work out. So like then I'm just gonna be a lesbian, like because I
And I
can't
like how
even
you
live
said
my
that.
life this way.
Because I've also seen like women say, I hate men, but not mine. And that's a common thing. I feel like that's the level you have to be on to properly decenter men in a capacity.
Yeah, to properly do it, because some people just end up demonizing men, like they go
Correct.
too far to the other end, and you just becoming an arm of some other the part of patriarchy that hates men too.
Yes, understanding like why, understand the fucked up shit that men do, and the world that we live in that is so male centered, the patriarchy, yay. But knowing that I can still be with a man because we can have certain conversations like that, and I know your ego's not gonna get bruised, but it takes.
Am I safe here?
Yeah, you
A
have to
safe man.
find.
You have
Yeah,
to, like you can't, because and I think the problem is too many men, when they're confronted with that like threat to the illusion of the patriarchy and how important manhood is and how safe they are in it. Once you push that, a lot of men get violent.
Yes.
Or a lot of men, they are completely willing and
Very
know that they have
reactive.
the power to switch up on you.
Yeah.
Like you'll meet a whole other nigga.
yeah.
You ain't never met him before.
Who was that?
He treating you like scum. Just because you said men are not the best thing God ever did to the world. Which, why would I say that now I'm not a man? What? Like, of course you would think that, but what about if I think something else?
Right.
And that's okay, and I didn't say nothing bad about you. But like so many people, but that's a lot of people, because women get their, like, women get agitated and emotionally violent too when presented with some information that confronts their very reality.
Yeah.
So like a certain level, okay, cool, but like men just they're not used to it at all. So it feels like you're attacking them.
Personally.
And they feel like
Yeah.
it's violence against them because you're shaking the walls of what they
Of their
understand
reality.
about the world.
Yeah.
And I'm not willing to be here to be the thing at which you let the violence out in your
Okay,
heart.
I'm not gonna be your puncher bag in any capacity, verbally, physically.
Your confusion making you angry, you want to punch something, baby. Punch yourself.
As you leave immediately.
Punch your way out the door.
Punch your way out the door. And punch the door closed and locked behind you. Yeah. I feel like it's a very strange place to be too. Because if we go back to like the book in Ezekiel, whatever that man's name is his name Ezekiel? He probably doesn't even recognize that he's being slimy.
He thinks they don't get it. Like, that's why I said that, like, it's men, because men think that you're not smart enough, like that she's not picking up on the cue that they want to hunch, or like that eventually,
Because
if I keep offering,
he's so
why wouldn't she want to do that?
self-confident. He's so like,
he can't
I
fathom
mean,
that
he can't
she doesn't
fathom
want
that
him.
she just plainly doesn't
That it's
want
not
him.
on the table.
So
That because she's in
yeah.
an open relationship that she don't want to hunch other people. Which
Him
she never
specifically.
said, and including him specifically, because it's really about him. He don't
It's
care
really about him.
because he don't care about her not hunching his girlfriend either. Because I'm sure he would be mad if she touched her and not him. He wouldn't like that.
A point made. Yeah. I was about to say something else and I forgot. Damn it. Oh my gosh, I was gonna bring it to real time because I told you recently that man on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
That made me think of him.
Yeah, it
Like
made me think
the
of because
yeah.
like of the because that eventually because that is the same flavor of behavior that too much is coercion. Because now you've asked me, you've watched me, you've sat and observed me get to a point where you know the wall a little thinner than it normally is because you done asked me for 6 months in a row.
And that's your opportunity.
I'm a little vulnerable, and that's predatory behavior.
And it is. Or I have blocked you and blocked you on a different account and blocked you on a different
Right,
account
and you
blocked
still
you on this.
coming after
you
me.
You called me on this way. You called me on that way.
You're
you
not
did
respecting
this.
the boundary that I made. I said I don't want to speak to you. I
said
don't want to
I'm done.
engage with you on this platform.
And this
don't make another
on any
account.
platform. And it's years ago.
I haven't spoken to you in years.
And we left off on bad terms.
I've never consented to engaging with conversations with you again.
Ever again. We left off on bad terms.
I've given you no indication that I'm interested in talking to you again. But you're going to keep trying because in your head,
yes, exactly.
You get to try as many times. You're not violating anybody by them saying no and you saying, what about now?
Exactly.
Because your word gets to be the final say. So when a man say no, you need to stop asking or he'll meet you with violence. But a woman's violence is not as bad. Like, I don't care about that because I can out-violence you because I'm a man. It always boils down to I can overpower your will. You know, like, that's what
crazy.
It feels like. It feels
because
like
my no should be enough.
My no is full sentence. Like, I
with
said
no,
I don't want to speak to you. I'm not engaging with you. Stop talking to me. And after a certain point, because once I say stop talking to me once in a casual way, because maybe I just don't feel like talking. But people don't, I've noticed that that brings something out of people. It's like, well, why don't you want to talk to me? Because people aren't used to folks saying no to them. Because I don't even need a good reason.
I don't want to sit down and have a heart-to-heart explanation of why I don't. And it shouldn't matter that I don't. There are so many other humans in the world that you could go bother.
You can talk to anybody in the world.
Stop
8
bothering
million folks.
me. But then you come to a point too where the men could get scary with it. It's already a scary situation, but then you have to start involving. I'm gonna give you a restraining order because now you're stalking me. Now it's becoming even scarier. Now you're deranged.
Yeah.
And it's all stemming from the fact that I said no and you can't accept it.
I saw a lady do one of those TikTok trends where it was the Netflix documentary, and she was like, she had a restraining order against her ex who was a PDF, and he unalived her after that.
Oh my gosh, that white girl.
Yes, she is no more.
Yes, I saw that.
Somebody in my boyfriend's PlayStation group just went to jail for femicide, killed his baby mama. Girl. I don't know. I don't think it was somebody. I think it was somebody that like casually played.
I thought it was somebody I knew.
I was scared too. But I wouldn't put it past some of these people because the misogyny is so casual.
Yeah.
And it's like it's
that's a whole different situation because I talk a lot about how people don't take certain very serious things serious enough.
Right.
For
that stuff is serious.
Having kids is not taken serious enough. Getting married is not taken seriously enough. A human life is not taken seriously enough. Like, people kill without fully understanding the value of human life.
Yeah.
And it's very weird and strange to me that
It's them damn games.
It's so common. No, but for real.
Yeah,
but it's
that
so
people are
common.
desensitized to it.
It's very
You don't think that it's as serious.
like you took a soul.
Oh, I'm just killing them, but you're not thinking
ended a
I
soul.
have ended a child's life, a parent's life,
And it was a domino,
sibling,
yeah.
a coworker, like the most influential person in somebody's life, maybe. Like somebody that could have changed someone's life tomorrow
Yeah.
and they dead now. Did this person have a cure for cancer in their child? They did. We ain't getting it.
They did. You did it so you ended it so casually. And I don't human life is not taken seriously enough. Life is not taken seriously enough.
Yeah. But that's why, because even people alive who don't kill anybody, we don't take our own lives seriously.
Yeah.
We think we could just waste every day doing nonsense because we have to. But you could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't take our life seriously, but they've convinced us not to because you just need to do what you got to do until then, and you always got some more time, maybe.
Hopefully.
You better hope.
If you're lucky.
You better cross your fingers, but you can't complain about it if you die. So,
well, you wouldn't be able to.
you would not be able to. So,
Being
that
in
benefits
heaven.
somebody.
Oh.
I wish I would have. Ain't no microphones up there.
Ooh.
No mic check. Ooh. It's silent. So the only people to tell the story are the people that made you do it and say, yeah, it wasn't that bad when he was here. He didn't feel bad, but you did. Now you understand. I shouldn't have did that. I should have taken more time off. I should have my life was mine to have and hold.
And I didn't live it to the fullest, being a slave to communism.
And my resentment of letting myself continuing to do that when I know I don't like it, but I think I got to do it. So now I flip
Because
that
I
on
have to pay bills.
Right, I just have to. That's just what you
Or
do
I'll
as an adult.
Be homeless.
Right, or I'm a bad person because it's a moral failing to be homeless and poor, or I'll be poor and I failed at life.
Right.
Now I'm mad at everybody I meet if they not doing it at the same degree in which I think I'm doing it because I'm suffering so much. Why you not suffering? Why you not, beholding the suffering as something
now
holy?
I'm resenting, and the problem stems from within
I
and from
resent
society.
you.
It's a learned behavior, honestly. But, ooh, girl.
But that's what it makes it that. But that's why that's why I was like strike one, because I don't want to be around somebody like Ezekiel to watch it go from my first red flag of you hinting one too many times at something I already said no to. I don't want to have to learn later on that you really don't respect people's boundaries in the worst possible instance. I know you don't respect it today in this very benign instance. I don't have to learn that you won't respect my boundaries and you'll knock me over the head with an axe.
Can I? Oh.
But because I don't like your no. I don't like you being alive.
And can I be I believe that this is alluding to something that could possibly maybe
It probably do come up. That's why that's why I got the blue. Because I highlighted some of the stuff with Ezekiel in blue. I was like,
It's given he gonna try it a little too much. He may get a little overly zealous. He may get a little drunk, get a little handsy, and then get a little aggressive. That's what it's given.
It is. And that's why I don't play. Because
Get aggressive if you want to.
That friend, we had that.
That was when I hit this.
Doing it for the plot.
Girl, what's wrong?
The current buy rate is higher than the recommended buy rate. Oh, I don't know what the buy rate.
Where you see that? Oh,
the thing the studio thing.
I don't know what that means. We're gonna have to. This is a learning lesson.
Period.
We're learning.
But we had that friend where she had the guy friend who liked her. Where the B button?
Do you see it? Oh, I see it.
Because women don't think that, like, we're not socialized to decline people stuff when they ask.
Because you're supposed
You
to
should
be
automatically
demure,
right,
and you're supposed to
consider it.
be palatable, like,
And then
you're
you gotta have a
supposed to
really good
be
reason to say no.
accommodating.
Yeah, automatically
Especially
accommodating.
to men.
Especially
In
if a dude
general,
asking you something.
but especially if a man is asking
And so, like,
something
that's
of
why
you.
it make it dangerous. Like, to me, like, you don't know. There's too many, and most girls are socialized that way to where I'm going to search for a good reason to say no before I say no. Versus men, you could just say no off a whim. You could be being selfish. Like, aren't taught to consider those things before you are deciding on something. And, like, you won't have that. Like, I can't teach you that before you keep asking me something. So I already know you don't have that skill.
Right.
You're missing a skill.
Right.
You're missing a vital skill on how to engage with me in a safe way. Because I have a set of skills that I have to circumvent. Considering people, I can keep that. I can keep, considering people's needs before I say no, and if I want to really engage with them, I can keep that. That's not all bad. But when it overtake, like, what I actually need, throw that out. Or when it starts allowing me to surround myself with people who think the opposite of that and benefit from me being on the opposite side of their end of thinking. But I don't benefit from them being on the opposite side of my thinking.
Yeah.
They got to go. Because if there is a time where I'm tired, my defenses are low, when I'm, for me,
More
overstimulated, right, and I'm more vulnerable, I'm not thinking as clearly, I don't need that to do no signals in your head that this is the time to ask me one more time. Because then I'm not safe. Because then you're not a safe person.
Fully pursue.
Right, now
beyond.
it's time to put the throttle down.
Now it's the time to go full. Yeah.
No.
Pedal to the metal to really, really try, because she's super vulnerable in this state.
Right, she said she just broke up with her man.
She needs
just failed a
comfort.
class. It's winter time.
I'm there to comfort her.
I'm just being nice. And if she wants something else, then I could be there for her.
And then that goes into the whole, a lot of men thinking that they're the nice guy, but they're not the nice guy, which also makes me think of Obsession. Even though I did not watch the movie, I have seen a lot around it.
I haven't seen people talk about
I haven't seen it because it's horror, so
Yeah,
we know I'm not watching it, but I've read the synopsis. And I read the plot on Wikipedia. So I can know exactly what happens in every scene. But men, I lost my train of thought. I was looking at the candle. I was like playing, and then I was like, there goes all my thoughts and ideas. Oh, being the nice guy. Because that's what you said. I'm being nice. I'm being helpful.
That was the dude's thing that we were just talking about. He was like, I'm your best friend, and you looking over me. That was the whole thing. Like, he was like,
You're not considering me, or you're not doing
I'm
what I need you to
denying
do
you
in this
some request.
moment. I need this from you right now.
You need to go to hell.
And I'm always nice to you. I always do things for you. Nice guys are nice with conditions.
Yeah. It's transactional.
Which is not, it's transactional, which is not nice.
You not being nice.
That's
you trying to pay for something in advance.
Correct.
You trying to lay away the coochie.
Correct.
Which I never agreed to.
I never agreed to
terms
that.
and conditions that I never consented to. And then you mad that you having this conversation with me like, I give you this if you give me something later. And I'm not having a conversation with you.
We never discussed this.
I never said I was interested. If you had asked at the beginning.
I just thought you were being nice. I swear I'm really a nice guy. Nice guys always finish last. Blah, blah, blah. No, you're being nice. You're being transactional.
Women understand being nice earns you nothing because being nice earns you nothing.
And it shouldn't.
It earns you somebody else asking you for more until you did. You done got cancer or some fibroids.
If you're with somebody who takes advantage. Or being nice could just be being nice without expecting anything in return. That's what truly being nice is. Good. Yeah, I'm not being nice because, if I'm nice to her, I know that later on down the line, she'll be nice to me. No, I'm being nice to her because I like being nice to people.
It made me feel good. I like it.
Because I enjoy being nice to people. Same with randomly giving people compliments. I'm not fishing. I'm not, oh, girl, I love you, with somebody down the street because I want her to say it back to me.
Right.
Or because later on in the future, she's going to remember me and be like, oh, girl, let me buy you a drink. Be nice because I really
I just wanted to share the
think
compliment.
that and I wanted to share it
and I
because
thought you should know.
you should know. And I like,
And it makes me sad when people think that I compliment them back because
They
want
complimented
they
you
compliment.
first?
And I was like, no, I genuinely enjoyed that you complimented me, and I wanted you to feel the same way. And I do have a compliment
and I
to
saw
give
something
you.
that
I have a compliment to
Right.
give you, and you brought it to my attention because you gave me one. But because people are so like tit
Transactional.
for tat,
Yeah.
it's like they automatically assume you can't be genuinely wanting to give me something back, and I just gave you something. I don't deserve that. No, you do deserve that. You had that shit on at first. Like you put
For
that shit on today.
example, when we went to Nashville, well, when I went to Nashville for that conference, the writers conference, and I was with Hunter, and we went to the bar, and the man got me a drink. No conversation, no approach, no nothing, no ask for the number. Just sent a drink and left with his friends.
No expectation.
No
of something.
expectation. Just wanted to buy somebody a drink.
Because
That's
if you want
beautiful.
to buy somebody a drink, do that. But see, the thing is, I think it's resentment because they feel like they have to do all this. They're resenting the patriarchy, making them have to do all of the extending. And it's like, I have to do this before I even know that you're interested in me. So just go ahead and say you're interested. But like, that's the part of the messed up mindset. Cause like, no, you forgot to consider I wasn't interested in there. You so mad about your part of you doing what you didn't want to do in the first place. You mad you didn't want to do it, or you didn't have the money to be spending. If you don't have the money to be spending on somebody else,
Like taking me on a date,
buying me a drink, doing things for me. If you don't have it, don't do it. And that's the confusion that I
They
get.
do be resenting.
They do it anyway, and then they do it anyway because they feel like no one will love them if they don't. No, the women you want won't love you, but those aren't women that are gonna love you, and you shouldn't want them either. But you hard headed, and you want what you want
because
you want them for something
And
that they
if
have.
you want what you want, you're gonna have to give them what they want.
Right.
And you shouldn't get mad about
Because
it.
you also are doing the same thing they're doing. But then there's that confusion of, well, I'm doing it, you doing it, I'm doing it, you doing it. No. If you don't want to do that,
You don't
do
have
that.
to.
And don't be mad at the person for not being happy you did that. Like that's what I feel like it really be about. Like you're resenting your unwilling participation in this system, in this shuck and jive of relationships, and you taking it out on me because I didn't even know what you was talking about.
I wasn't aware that there was a problem. I wasn't aware that there was a strife. I wasn't
was
aware
denying you something every day because they taking it as a daily incremental denial. I open the door for you. I talk to you. I call you. I listen to you. Where's my reward? What?
You didn't do that
You was
for
just
the
next to
joy of
engagement with me? You don't enjoy my spirit and my soul?
or like
what?
Like even
As
and
a
that's
friend?
gifts, even with gifts. I have cried over a coworker giving me a pink. Actually, she gave me another one at PD. Shout out to my coworker. She's a pink girly. She gave me a pink sparkly pen, and she got it, and she had two. And I saw her write with hers. I said, "Can I touch it?" She gave it to me, and I touched it, and I gave it back to her. She was like, "Yeah, I already knew this was coming." She went into her bag, pulled it out, and gave it to me.
Oh.
And I was like, "This is for me to just borrow, right?" She was like, "No, it's for you." I was like, "Okay." Why? Because you just did something little. It's a pen. But you knew I would like it. You did that out of the kindness of your heart. There was no expectation. There was no, oh, she's going to give me something back. If I go out my way and buy a gift for a friend or buy a gift for my boyfriend, it's because I like giving you things because I care about you and I like you. And because I care about you and I like you, I want you to have these things. Because I love you and you deserve to have them, and I deserve to find joy in giving you things that make you happy because I care about you. Point blank, period. Like,
But I think that's like one of those bigger things. We so disconnected from what we want to do and what we don't want to do. People just end up doing what they think they're supposed to do, which is giving somebody something because everybody's supposed to be giving somebody something and expect because you're silently expecting it in return. So just give away what you got. Just gonna give away. It's yours to give away. And it's like giving too much because you're always expected. That keeps us expecting ourselves to give more, more, more. And so then we're overspent,
Yeah.
and we're mad that somebody else isn't giving us something to fill that back up. When in reality, all of us are spending too much on the wrong thing. You're supposed to be keeping some of that.
yeah, for yourself.
It's yours. Your life sucks. You giving all your stuff away,
And now you're mad.
and now you're mad about it. And you
But you
won't
also
stop.
didn't clearly communicate with the person that that's what was happening, so that she or he can make the decision that that's not what they are interested in. You didn't give me a choice. At that point, you took away my
Exactly.
You give me a
And that's
choice.
when it's selfish because
Yeah.
you're taking away my ability to decide if I want to engage in this dynamic.
because you've already assumed the role of making it that dynamic without my knowledge. Weird. Why? Don't do that. I didn't ask for that,
And you can say it's
and you
because
didn't ask for it either.
You can say it's because you didn't think about it or whatever. I don't know. That's not good enough reason. And yeah, because I've noticed that a lot. Like people resent
Their role.
and how they're overextending themselves.
But you're doing it.
You're doing it. But if you don't know you're doing it, you just think everybody's doing it.
What's that?
You think that's what you have to do. But it takes a willingness to challenge your reality. To say, maybe I don't have to do that. Because if you're doing some stuff that you think that you've been programmed all your life, I have to give everything away. How scary is it to think that I didn't have to give all that away?
I could have kept it.
I could have kept that.
But I didn't know
I didn't know. What would that do to you?
to reflect.
That's scary.
Yeah.
'Cause now I gotta sit with
easier to just continue the.
That's not that can't be true because this is what I've always done. And to consider something else is to consider that my life could have been different. And going forward, I don't even know what that is either. I don't know
Because
what
I'm
that
not
looks
used
like.
to it, and I don't know what it. Yeah.
Like that's a world change. So instead, people are just like, yeah, but that's just what you're supposed to do. That's the way it is.
All this from Ezekiel, honey. All this from Ezekiel.
Because don't we all know an Ezekiel? Like there's too many and Jillian's.
Yeah.
Somebody willing to partake because she was pushing it too because queer people have that too. Like they think because they're queer, they can touch on you. They can say whatever. You can be crass because we both gay. Hey, baby, fuck you too.
No.
I said no, I don't want to touch you, Jillian. Don't ask me again. And especially not your man.
And put some rings on him. And y'all put
Okay,
rings
you
on
need
each
to
other.
get him in check. It's 3 women. You supposed to be on our side. You acting like him. You trying to yup up and be him.
Jillian
Freaking Jillian.
and Ezekiel.
I don't like Jillian and Ezekiel.
I don't like them either, friend.
They gotta go.
Petra is an interesting character. She's very bold. And I do think, who called her shy? One of them called her shy. One of the ones we don't like called her shy. I can see her being a little more timid. I think she's less bold. I think she's focused on whatever situation has brought her to wherever they are now, Finch.
Yeah, Finley. in
Finley.
Georgia. Yeah, she
Instead
said
of
because she
being,
lost her scholarship. She was like doing bad in school.
she lost her
and
scholarship and couldn't afford to pay. So whatever.
Yeah, whatever spawned that.
So she's deeply in her shit. So I just think it's not even that she's shy. She's probably a little more reserved. and she just went through something traumatic enough to kick her out of her school.
She didn't have to transfer her senior year and then get bumped down to a junior.
Right.
So you not ready, girl? I got to lock in.
I have a lot going on, so it's not that I'm shy. It's that
I don't have shit to
life
talk
is
about right now.
lifing, and all
need to
this
be
other
studying.
stuff is quite irrelevant to this.
Y'all playing. Y'all finna graduate. I got one more year because I done had to start over.
Yeah. What an interesting story. But I'm excited. I'm excited to keep reading. I'm excited to see how their relationship unfolds. I'm not going to say too much about what I do know from the other book with this couple, but I'm excited to get into the nitty gritty of it. Are we going to stop here?
Yeah, probably.
I would like for you to be on the same page as me.
Okay, I'm gonna catch up. What page you on? Oh, you on chapter 4?
No.
Okay.
I'm on, I got to chapter,
Yeah, that's
I didn't
4.
even finish that. I'm like,
That's a short chapter.
it's very short. It's 7 pages. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on page 43.
Okay, yeah, I'm on 37.
What is that? Is that 4?
I was right before it, like 3 pages.
Okay, I'm gonna stop on 43 then, and you get to 43. Do you want to
First
get to
chapter.
43 on camera, or you want to wrap it up now?
I can try to get it to on camera.
Okay. Can I just say, I have all my coworkers getting this from Whole Foods.
I'm dead.
Like 3 of them texted me and said they did it.
No, because I did see it on TikTok. It do sound like a good idea.
And I was supposed to go today, but I got
When we were still a family and my father hadn't what?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know yet. That's why I was like, what happened? I don't know.
Oh, he ruined our lives. Really did. He even got a whole new family. Okay. I'm in 43. They at the art exhibit.
Yeah. Girl. We're so close to being done with this chapter. I just don't want to go past it anymore. Oh, it's 2 pages. You want to do this?
Yeah. It's something about them meeting in front of a sculpture of fire.
What just happened? They just met back up. She's looking at the fire.
Yes. The flame sculpture. It reminds me of something. Blue. Foreshadowing. Tell me more later. Okay. Okay, I'm on 5.
Okay. Girl, not they broke up after that. Oh, wait. Girl, not they broke up after that.
Why would they break up? What happened?
You know why they broke up. You know why they broke up. It was too intense. And Verity couldn't do it anymore because remember the last thing that we read in the previous chapter was that I underlined it. I underlined it because I was like, my girl got it bad. I yellowed it. I press my nose into the softness and fall asleep, still searching for the scent of him.
Trying to sniff the dude
Still
off
searching
your
for
cheek.
the scent of him while your girlfriend lays
in the bed
in
too.
the bed cuddling.
It's her bed. It's her bed.
They're cuddling with each other, unclothed.
Naked in her bed, smelling a man. You
Trying
just
to.
trying to sniff out
Searching.
Because he's not in there because it's not his bed, it's her bed.
Searching for his
It's your
scent.
girlfriend bed.
So, of course they broke up after that. Fran,
The rhyme was on the wall.
I'm too far. This feels like it's going back and back and back. Who did that? So,
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
they weren't going to work.
She was a pusher. I don't like pushers. They don't know all the time when to stop.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Bea on Love Island. People like that, they don't know like when they're pushing too much because they don't know what it looks like when the pushing needs to be look like something else. Because really, they're pushing experience. It also made me think of kind of Mean Girls and like how teachers think they have to push people. She was like, "I'm a pusher, Katie." You didn't need to push her like that. They made her run to the side and do some crazy stuff. Unguided because she was scared to talk to you because you was too busy pushing.
You were too busy pushing.
Everybody don't need. I'm not a person you could push. I'm gonna run away from you. Get away from me. Because because all that tells me is that you're not willing to consider the things that are causing me pause.
Yeah.
You think they're things I just need to push through, but these are genuine concerns I have.
And it's clear to me that my concerns do not match with your
They're
concerns
not important to you.
because you're pushing me forward on something that is hindering me. It's hindering me. So I need to sit with it and talk about it and feel it and experience it and work through it. And you're
just telling me to push through and do what you want me to do.
Just do it.
That's selfish because you haven't considered what I need and how it's different from what you think.
You just want me to do it. And you feel like I should do it because you want me to do it. Because you think I should.
You don't know.
Right.
You ain't thought about it. Just figure it out.
You ain't me.
You supposed to be helping me. You don't even know. You're not qualified in that aspect.
And can never be with how I'm feeling in my specific emotions.
And without your question asking abilities. I'll be.
Yeah. They weren't going to work, but we knew that.
But don't let your girlfriend block you from meeting your husband.
Period. Something like that. Something like that. This is going to be good. And we haven't even gotten into the nitty gritty of it yet.
Because they got so many chapters.
They have so many chapters, but also, Leah,
we in the past.
We're in the past right now. Do not forget, they are working on a biopic.
Closely together.
They're working on a score together. They're working on this film of this little known black
So you got to
singer.
get into the nitty gritty. This score has to be important because she makes music. The score got to be good. And scores are important.
Well, he did the score. She's doing.
Yeah, she's writing it. She's like the screenwriter.
Right.
But they have to go together because the songs got to go, because the song can pull you completely out the movie. Mm-hmm. And if it's a movie about someone who makes music, you can't have it.
You can't mess it up. It's
like the Michael Jackson movie having a bad soundtrack. Don't play with me.
Come on now. Don't be so freaking for real.
Turn that off.
Yeah. We haven't even gotten to that piece of it. We're still in college with them. So,
and imagine you go to work and it's your dream offer, and then they're like, "Yeah, the guy who referred you is your old fling from college."
And we haven't even touched the fling yet.
We haven't even touched the fling, but
the
this
fling
a miss
happened.
right here.
It's starting off messy, and even if you don't know nothing, you see from her reaction when she said, "I almost tripped and fell."
It didn't end well
because the universe hates me by bringing us back together. Some stuff went down between them.
We in November. She was only there for a semester and a half.
Yeah.
And we at the end of semester 1. And that's the first date.
Yeah.
So by the half a semester, it ended. And she transferred. And I know that was unceremonious.
Also a few years after, so they could have made something work when they graduated and then it went sour.
Which I don't believe. Not with the way they met. Because both of them are avoidant.
Yeah.
And they weren't going to do it right. They was too young to do it right.
Yeah.
That's why the low-key,
too
you got to
young.
stop.
Mind you, we're saying too young is in college.
But that's
graduating college.
I'm going to mess it up the worst way I possibly can because I got too much freedom, too low inhibitions. It's the baby of adults. Like you got all the adult decision-making power and none of the adult wisdom to know like, oh, this is a red flag that I don't have to see continue turn into a red light. Or crash at the red light.
Crash and burn.
Okay, that's what Leon was saying. He was dating like some 23-year-old. She was making him crash and burn. Dragging him through there.
This is going to be good. So we're going to meet up next Sunday.
Yeah.
We're going to see how far we can get. As you see, I am the fast leader. but I also believe it's because I wasn't highlighting and taking notes as often because I was immersed in the book.
It was so good.
It was good, so I was just like, what? And then what? And then what?
But I can tell it's got so many Easter eggs. Like, she's a good writer, so she's doing that thing where they allude to something and leave it right there.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't wanna forget. I don't wanna
This
forget.
this
That's a thick
is
book.
stuff you can't make with AI.
Okay, that came from somebody's soul.
AI could never.
Because you got a whole universe. The AI cannot create a whole universe and world and put it into words for you. And you can put the
like
words
this.
in. Because you have to pull out little details, and it's not pulling it out. It's they're literally
Lived.
referencing this because this is like,
This
of
is
course he would
lived.
reference his daddy and cut it off
Ooh, I
right
didn't even
there.
see.
Of course he would say, "Yeah, my daddy
Dang,
ruined
he
our life."
fine. And so is she.
I'm imagining that he looked like Kamari,
Who was it?
the singer.
Oh.
In the jar. Yeah, I don't know why. It gives poetic, musical. Because Kamari played the piano, and he's a very somber dude. He a very melancholic. He give me southern melancholy. You know, he yearned, but it's in a very sad Frank Ocean tone. Frank Ocean meets Stevie Wonder kind of sad. You know, like black bottom sweet potato. Ooh, a recipe.
They got a whole recipe.
That's like when I read The Living Room and they had recipes. That's
Should we make this black bottom sweet potato caramel pecan pie at the end of this?
Ooh, I'm down.
To celebrate us finishing the book, we can make the recipe.
I'm down with that.
That's cute. Okay, let's not go too far into the end of the book. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Nobody watched.
Like, you know,
But they could.
we watched in the future when we remember this.
No, seriously, but also like it's gonna be up.
Period.
So as people, it's gonna be pushed out by the algorithm, and as people discover it, we'll start to get more views. And
When it's YouTube, does it like save as a video? Yeah. Oh.
yeah,
It's not like
Twitch-
Snapchat.
No, and Twitch does too, even though we didn't stream on Twitch. Twitch,
Oh, okay. I didn't think Twitch did that.
it does for a certain amount of time. It's not permanent like YouTube. YouTube is permanent until you delete it. Twitch is permanent until a certain time. I think it may last like 6 months. That may be generous. But your VOD will be up for a good little minute.
Oh, cool.
But the thing with Twitch is most people aren't there for VODs. They're there for live. So if they
they're
didn't
not gonna go
catch
back.
it live, the likelihood, some people do. If you got, your cult following or whatever, but most people, you there for the live. If you want to watch a VOD, you go on YouTube. And that's why a lot of people take their VODs from Twitch and just upload it to YouTube. But we're already on YouTube, so YouTube does that for us, which is why I like YouTube. YouTube also has an algorithm where Twitch does not. Twitch,
Yeah, it's just free for all.
you have to invite basically, or if you have the right things and they happen to see your video on the list and click it because you looked interesting. It's by chance. It's not. There is no algorithm.
Dang.
Twitch doesn't have one, which I didn't know until I was watching Streaming University, and I told you they was in there playing class, but I was like they was saying real.
And you were listening.
I was listening. I was like they saying some good information, and I did not know Twitch was like that. I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought it had some
I thought
kind
I
of
could
algorithm.
put, you could put your tags and no,
The SEO kind of words.
no,
Dang.
it does not work
You
with that
just
with
better hope
Twitch.
somebody finds you.
Yes, or promote yourself enough, or
But that
do
makes sense why I see most people who doing Twitch, I see them on another platform and they're also streaming on Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch you can be, it doesn't have as many restrictions.
Yeah, you can make money easier,
Right.
but that's also the barrier to entry. You have to organically pull the people in. one by one,
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to work for that money.
Or you have to stream. Even people were like, somebody was like, you could literally stream every day for 3 years and have 0 views. You can stream every single day. and have none. But at the same time, it could be your first stream, and a bunch of people could happen upon your video. You could just go ham, and
And then they all follow you.
it's literally giving chance. It's either chance or you curated that, or you're doing some freaky stuff. Your titties out, and all the people are like, oh, boobies. I see boobies on this.
Great, great.
But thank you so much for our people watching in the future. You can watch in the present and currently in live if you visit us next Sunday around 3.
Yeah. 3:30.
3:30.
If there's technical difficulties.
Because we also need to go back and check and see how frozen this was. And see if we need
Hopefully
to extend.
not at all.
But thank you guys for watching.
Thank
I think
you.
we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Doing It for the Plot Twist.
Plot twist.
And end it.
Oh, that's what they're doing.